I made it to the site. I'm at McLeod, day 5, and the weather's been good. It was a long, hard ride, but the weather was really good, and I don't really like Highway 11 that much, but as I said before, but we made it here, and it's actually not a bad site for a tent site. It was a bit precarious, a bit dodgy coming down this steep hill here with the bike and all the stuff on it, but I made it down, and as long as tomorrow when I'm all loaded up I can make it back up without anything bad happening, then I guess it's all good. As for the site, let's spin it around here. There. And it's a beautiful sort of a lakefront site. I've got really good privacy right now. The fire pit is kind of stupid. I mean, look how tall it is. It's like a burning barrel. Like, what do I got to do? Stand up to look down into the fire? It's kind of really weird, but what can I do? Nothing I can do about it. But anyway, I've got my tent set up. I've already been in for a swim, and because it's Tuesday, it looks like we got some seasonals here that are next door, and then they're not here, so that's great. They're not here as far as I can tell, and the ones in the site way over there looks like another trailer seasonal site, and they're not around either. So again, once again, I am alone, so that's awesome. And I don't know if I'll go for another swim later, but here I'll show you the lake. If I walk right down here, you can see really nice lake. So I jumped in there and I had a nice swim. The water is like, God, it's almost lukewarm. It's crazy. So with this lukewarm water, but anyway, it was still nice and refreshing, and it went deep fairly quick too. It was a little mucky at first, but I have my water shoes on. Swam out a bit, and it's deep and sandy once you get out a little bit, well over my head. So that was a nice, refreshing swim. So now I'm starving, hungry. I'm hoping that leftovers from last night's dinner are there and that they're available, and that they haven't gone bad or anything. So I'm about to find that out, and if they have gone bad, I'll have to make shift with, I don't know, bread, peanut butter, and noodle soup or something, because I didn't stop and get any new groceries. I'm counting on that pork chop and those noodles to still be good. So after 365 kilometers on the bike today, it served me well. It's still running good. That's good. Let's hope it stays that way, and hopefully everything is good. So I'll keep you updated. Good morning. It's the morning of day 6. I'm at McLeod Provincial Park. Once again, I'm thinking I'm the only one in the park. So I was alone last night. Beautiful sight, and nothing wrong with that. Apparently last night was wolf night. As far north as I am, I'm not surprised. So there was a whole pack of wolves last night. Just across the lake here. Maybe I'll just turn around here. So just across the lake, you know, it's a beautiful view of the lake here and everything. is Highway 11, and it sounded like they were coming from just the other side of the highway. So they were just over that ways, not too far. Whole pack of wolves. They went on for about 2 hours. And of course, you know, me not being used to that kind of freaked me out a bit. And I've been having enough trouble sleeping at night. And was trying desperately to get to sleep, and then all of a sudden they started up, so that kind of ruined everything. I think I finally got to sleep, but I don't know what time. It was pretty late or early, whichever way you call it. I think I must have probably got maybe 4 or 5 hours sleep if I'm lucky. So again, not a great sleep night. Between the heat in the tent, the mosquitoes, the comfort level of sleeping on a slope and sliding off your mattress all the time, and the fact that these wolves started up, it was hard to sleep. Now, I'm not trying to go on and rant and complain, just letting you know what it was like. Wasn't ideal sleeping conditions. I'm still hoping for something that feels a little more comfortable, safe. Maybe at the next park today we'll go. Today's not as far as yesterday was for a drive, so I allowed myself to sleep in a little bit. I threw one of my t-shirts over my eyes and blocked out the light a little bit so I could sleep. Fortunately, there's no sun on the tent. It's just coming up over the trees now, or that would have really made it hot in the tent. So it's bearable now. The fire pit was absolutely full of mosquitoes. There was like a swarm of mosquitoes coming out of the fire pit. I guess they were attracted to the heat from the fire last night. And every time the wolves started howling, I went and threw a bunch more wood on the fire to build it up, just to kind of be a deterrent, I guess. I don't know if it would have done anything. And so this morning what I did is I just threw about just 2 pieces on, just so I could get a smoke going. And that's exactly what I wanted here, just a little bit of a smoky fire from remnants from last night's. So I've got that thing smoking a little bit. I've sprayed myself down again with bug spray. I'm making a coffee. And this morning, it's too bad at home we didn't have any instant oatmeal. I really got to see if I can find something like that in the grocery store. And I'm going to have to go grocery shopping again today if I can find a place to get groceries, because I'm going to need something for tonight's supper for sure. So in the meantime, I've got this. This is from a few days ago, and it actually still seems pretty reasonable. I'm surprised it didn't get completely smushed. But it's this cute little tiny loaf of white bread, home-baked bread. And I've got some peanut butter, which I brought from home. Peanut butter is a good thing to bring because it doesn't go bad. The milk, I'm hoping, seems to be holding out, even though it was not refrigerated all day yesterday. And I've got my coffee, and we're going to have that and some peanut butter and bread. And that's going to have to do me till I can find something on the road for lunch. If I can find something on the road for lunch. And then if not, then hopefully some groceries or something. So today we're driving about 262 kilometers to Rainbow Falls Park. We'll have to see what it's like there. Well, that's unfortunate. My milk went bad, so I have to start over again. I only bought it yesterday, but it was the whole day in the back of the bike in the 30-degree heat, and then there was no ice available here when I got here. Now, I know you're all probably like, well, why don't you just get coffee creamer or powdered milk? Well, powdered milk doesn't really lighten very well, and it doesn't taste anything like milk as far as I'm concerned. So it's no point even having it. But I may get desperate enough just to pick up some sort of coffee creamer, even though I'm a little sensitive to that kind of stuff. It doesn't always go well on my gut, but we might try some of that because it's not actually milk, so it's like an edible oil product. And it may be, if I see a little jug of that, I'll try that.